Hey everyone, I want to invite you to come to the Essential Church Learning Community in February here in Colorado Springs. And this particular learning community is focused on senior pastors and worship pastors.
We need strong worship. We need passionate worship. We need faith-filled worship. We need glorious worship. And we need to talk about these things. The heart of the worship pastor, the heart of the senior pastor. How do we come together in unity? The scriptures talk about worship that awakens, worship that disrupts, worship that informs, worship that confronts. Let's tackle these issues together as a family because we're all in this together.
We all know that worship is essential to the life of the church. But what does it take to cultivate a healthy, worshiping congregation? Some of the things that we're going to explore at this Essential Church Learning Community are: what is the purpose of a worship service? Why do we gather together? Is it to encounter God? Is it to be formed into His image? Is it to reach the lost? As we wrestle with those questions, that helps us then decide what elements to include in a worship service. What are the places of encounter within a service itself? What are the practices that we want to make sure to include? And what are some of the practices that we might want to revisit and revise? And then we'll take a look at the worship team itself. Part of developing a healthy worship culture is developing a team that can trust one another and lead well with each other, artists who can create and collaborate. And finally, we'll explore what it looks like to write, select, and lead songs that feed our souls and glorify God and fuel our love for the world around us. So come join us as we explore what it means to be a worshiping church.
It's going to be a special time to come together for 2 days of great conversation, great fellowship, and a time to learn together. So go to theessential.church right now and sign up. Come be a part. Space is very limited. It's going to sell out. So do it today because we want to see you here at the Essential Church Learning Community in February in Colorado Springs.